Sunday, December 7th of 1941, a date which will live in infamy. Those words by President Franklin Roosevelt, echoed in Congress on the 8th of December, one day after the attack on Pearl Harbor. Tonight, on lap 19 and on lap 41, we will honor those who tragically lost their lives and also honor those whose lives were forever altered on that dreadful day. 2,403 mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles were killed when the Imperial Army, Japan, attacked Pearl Harbor to issue the United States into World War II. War lasted until 1945. That is kind of where we are at today. We honor those tonight, those lives lost, and those that were altered. Of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, Stephen Lane up here in the booth with me tonight. I don't feel good, so Stephen's probably going to be doing a lot of talking here tonight, but MaxspeedTV, TV, myself, Stephen, my brother, and everybody over here sponsored tonight's race, so I only felt like it was right for me to be here. But Stephen, how you doing tonight, bud? And these guys, they got racing to do regardless.
Yeah, Josh, I mean, very, very somber time in our history. When the Japanese Imperial Navy attacked us to bring us into the World War II. But like you said, these guys, they got a race tonight. Some of these guys are running some patriotic paint schemes for the remembrance of Pearl Harbor. Definitely something that all military veterans were taught, and everybody should have been taught in school about Pearl Harbor. But we're going to have a good race tonight. In remembrance of those that served, those that perished on that fateful day. So, yeah, but other than that, man, I'm doing good. Man, I hope you get to feeling better too, Joshua. I know you're not feeling the greatest, buddy.
No, I'm not feeling the greatest, and I'm having some audio troubles here. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with the audio, but for some reason, audio for iRacing not coming through TeamSpeak or through OBS. So
I just turned it up and noticed that.
I have to figure out exactly what is going on there, but of course that's the main reason kind of why we're here. I'll get that fixed here in just a second, or while Steven might be doing his thing. A couple other things I wanted to go over here real quick before we kind of jump into it. Yeah, and I think some family members that were also in World War II. So another thing couple other things I wanted to go over here real quick was another thing. I wanted to congratulate Anthony English on making the OP Hall of Fame. I know that was done this past week. So, of course, congratulations on Anthony on that. And, of course, a shout out to Mr. Stephen Lane here that is in the booth with me tonight. He got his first OP win Wednesday in the OP Wednesday night Super Speedway Series. And Steven, of course, that's your first iRacing win in general as well. So, bud, congratulations. And that's just one. There's going to be, of course, many more. Where that came from?
Well, I sure hope so. It was a fun race. It was a challenging race. I got involved in quite a few of the incidents, unfortunately. But I was a lap down, was able to get my lap back, and somehow I made it back up towards the front and got a good push, and I got to thank Mr. Harold Rossery. He was behind me, and I hated it for Sebastian Marin was in front of me, and there was some net code. And then there was an accident on the outside that kind of took him out of that. But I was actually happy if I was able just to push him through and come in a podium finish. But things happened, and I was just at the right spot at the right time, and I crossed the finish line in the lead at the final lap. So it end up getting the win. So you've said it before, and I'll say it again. It doesn't matter where you start. It's just where you're at on that last lap, and that's exactly what happened.
Yep, cross the line first, you can start dead last, and as long as you hit that line first, and you didn't wreck anybody, on purpose, which we
no, absolutely not
replay, but if you don't wreck anybody on purpose, then hey, you cross the line first, grab the win. So I know everybody tries to race cleanly. We know these super speedway races can they can be a shot in the dark. So but it was a great race from what I've seen. Of course, being sick and everything, I really wasn't paying much attention to really anything that was going on around me at the time. It was a great race, from what I understand. Now, I know we're getting down here to almost qualifying here, folks, so we're going to real quick step aside and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. I'm going to try to figure out why the sound is not coming through, and then we'll try to get all this. We'll get it all figured out, folks, but we're going to step aside and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. So hang tight, folks. Qualifying will be underway when we come back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket trackless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the praise, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. much to say. Stand of the plane, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV. TV.
Alrighty, folks, we're back. Still trying to work on the sounds here. I'm not having any luck. Alright, so let me see here. Well, qualifying's underway here. I'm going to kind of let Steven kind of take control here real quick. And looks like one lap. That's all they get as usual. Steven, go ahead, buddy, while I figure out what in the world's going on.
Yeah, right now one lap is all they do get, folks. And as you can see on the leaderboard there, Anthony English has taken over that top spot away from Vicente Guerrero. Right now, Vicente is in second, Jimmy Reynolds third, Peter DeBorgia in fourth, which just got bumped to fifth because Andy Brigante got a lap in. So James Mayer sitting in sixth right now, Sean Stevens seventh, Doug Johnson in eighth, Stephen Luttrell in ninth, Alex Green in 10th. Looks like Bubba Winningham's in 11th, Larry Eddy in 12th, Christopher Bundy in 13th, Ron Walters in 14th, Steve Rada in 15th. So it looks like we've got a big move right there. Rick Sanchez has jumped up into that third place spot.
Oh.
So, but right now looks like we've got, good Lord,
like 30-something drivers out here. Hey, Mara, Orky, Scott, Brendan, Dylan's out there in chat, I believe, as well. How are y'all doing tonight?
38 drivers right now, Josh, is what we have registered.
Wow. Big field. Good field. Good
Big field.
21
we
out
do
there.
have some new drivers, I think, that has joined for tonight. Christopher Bundy is a new driver, I believe. Trying to look through the field here. Most of them are returning people, Josh. I don't see about the only new. Oh, well, we've got another one. Cody Ober. He is running the number 8 car. I don't know. I think he's a new one that just got
He might have
done,
just got in tonight and hasn't been a triple digit. No.
Yep.
He might have a triple. Looks like qualifying is over. Anthony English, new Hall of Fame member, gonna be our pole sitter.
Yep, I'm fixing to bring him up real quick and see if he'll talk to us. Anthony, Steve up here in the booth. Got a copy, bud?
Hey, what's up?
Well, buddy, hey, congratulations on the pole tonight, man. Also, congratulations on your Hall of Fame entry this past week, man. What are you expecting out of tonight?
Oh man, I don't know. It's like rolling dice. You never know if you're gonna get a snake, guys, or you're gonna get like 2 6s and stuff, you know, and all that jazz. it can really be an up in the air type deal, but pretty much just gonna probably try to, you know, just lead a lap and then just probably chill out for the rest of the race.
Well, we got a pretty good field tonight. 39 drivers tonight, so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, definitely
car
got a
count.
big field. Definitely got a big field tonight. A little bit bigger than last week, but I think last week was more so because it was Thanksgiving Day weekend or Thanksgiving, the weekend after Thanksgiving. Oh my God, I can't talk tonight. Jeez. But
At least you're not sick.
but yeah, well yeah, true. Hopefully you get better, Josh. We hate hearing that you're sick and stuff. So hopefully you do get better. But yeah, no, I think it's gonna be a good race, Steve. I think we'll have some good runs here. Hopefully we get some green flag pit stops and all that jazz, and hopefully finish on the green without going through 15 green white checkers.
There we go. All right, buddy. Well, good luck. Congratulations on the pole, and hopefully we'll see you at the end of the race.
All right, thank you very much, guys.
All right. All right, we got him moved back down. So as you can see, Joshua's got the starting grid up. Anthony English did take the pole. Vicente Guerrero in that P2 spot right now. Looks like Rick Sanchez did lock up that third place starting spot. Jimmy Reynolds 4th, Stephen Miles 5th, John Guerrera in 6th. Andy Brigante in 7th, Peter DeBorgia in 8th, James Mayer 9th, John Stevens rounding out our top 10. Adam Kilday in 11th, Douglas Johnson 12th, Stephen Luttrell in 13th, Alex Green 14th, Dana Shepard in 15th, Harold Rothery in 16th, Bubba Winningham 17th, Larry Eddy in 18th. And we're going to go on down here. Christopher Bundy in 19th, and Ron Walters rounding out our top 20, Steve Rada 21st. Nicholas Wing in the 22nd spot, Mike Edgerton in the 23rd. Casey Pfeiffer, another one of our newcomers, in 24th. Cody Ober, 25th. EJ DeBoer starting 26th. Logan York in 27th. Looks like Kevin Freeze and Rick Sebrands are starting from pit road in the 28-29 spot. I got 28th and skipped 29th on ATVO, so I don't know what's going on there. Jeremy Stanley in 31st. Ernie Williams Jr. in 32nd. Andrew Zonto 33rd. Dustin Loxton at 34th spot. Mark Mann 35th. Shane Posey 36th. Andrew Schroeder is 37th. Lynn McNeese starting 38th. And Sean Dion is rounding out our field in that 39th spot. Josh, big field tonight, buddy.
It's a big, huge field out here tonight. I think I got the audio working, folks.
Awesome.
Like Derek Donna's out there, Belva.
Ned Spee's out there. Scott Kazan.
Yep. We're watching Bob Live right now.
I don't know if is he from New Hampshire?
Who?
Dana Shepard?
Don't know if Dana knows from. Oh, pace car is off and away though.
Yep, pace car is off to the safety of pit road. Anthony is going to get us started. Oh, my camera angles just switched. And here we go, folks. Green flag, Chevrolet green flag out, start the race. I'm not going to do the boogity, but that's all you're going to get from me, Josh.
That's all right. We can hold on the boogity for at least one race.
Ooh, the 40 car. That's Peter DeBorgia. Decided to take it. Oh, one already off in the grass. But he did save it. He's going to just kind of ease back up on the track back here in the back. So, but a little bit of action, a lot of movement already going on, Josh. And I know you're not feeling good, so I'll try to call this the best I can. I know you're up at the leader right now. Anthony English and Vicente Guerrero battling out for that first place spot. There's Ginger. Saying Dana raced at Monadnock.
No idea. I'm not even gonna attempt.
I'm not either.
You already attempted it.
Yeah.
Yeah. One lap down already. That lap went to English on lap number 2 here. 93 more laps to go. Like a lot.
It seems like a lot, but. And there's my other buddy Derek Donna out there in chat. Hey, Monadnock. Okay. But right now, guys, we are side by side racing for.
Belva out there.
Yep, Belva. glad to see her. I ain't seen Belva in a while, so
That lap's going to Vicente. A lot of side by side early on. Of course, here at Talladega, Stephen, you know, as well as I do, you can go 3 wide pretty comfortably.
yeah, Talladega is one of the wider tracks. You can't go 3 wide. They're trying to do it now, right now, between Vicente, Anthony English, and Rick Sanchez, I think is who that is. Nope. That would have been, who was that? I think that was the 17, Jimmy Reynolds. They are 3 wide back here behind them, 3 rows deep, with Jimmy Reynolds, the number 3 of Alex Green, and it looks like that is going to be the number 12 of Casey Pfeiffer. But yeah, it's definitely wider track. You can run 3 wide pretty comfortably here. The main thing, Josh, is being able to control your truck, and you know they're going to be doing some side drafting. That's just super speedway racing.
Oh, somebody's blinking. I think that was Bergante,
Let's see.
number 13. It's
It very well
Bergante.
could have been. I think he was doing that the other night. Yes, Ginger, I did get my first
Gosh.
OP iRacing win Wednesday night. It's still kind of hard to grasp my mind around, to be honest, because it was like, wow, did that really just happen?
I just brung up the pre-race analytics here, and that track temp's up, scorching
Ooh.
136 degrees. That is extremely hot out there.
Yeah, and that's going to make tire wear a little bit of an issue.
I think somebody goofed on the fuel thing too. They put it at 42%. Thought it was 40%.
They
45.
may have went just a little bit
okay.
more, but
Okay.
isn't Talladega just a little bit bigger track than Daytona?
2.66, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to Derek before that race, Josh, and we kind of had a game plan, but Derek did push me up there a little bit, so I got to thank Derek Donna too. But you know, these guys with this league, and look at this 3 wide, like 10 rows deep, and Anthony making a aggressive move back up to the front.
I think Anthony's like, or not Anthony, Andy Bergante, he's like, I don't want no part of that. I'm going to the back.
Well, and if he is blinking out, that's probably a smart thing to do. That way you're not taking a risk of collecting anybody, because if you blink out, they can't see you.
Yeah.
That'll give you an X.
Into somebody, or them glitching into you.
Yep. But man, we are still running 3 wide back here with Jimmy Reynolds and Alex Green, and then back behind them. Oh, we're wrecking. We're wrecking.
Yep.
Whoa, how did that?
Oh, they're going to have a yellow.
Oh, yeah. Yellow will be coming out. There it is.
There it is right there. And let's go ahead and
let me get
my
my screen over.
Yeah, we were actually on the 81 of Dustin. That happened. Kind of seen a little bit of what happened. Harold Rother.
Yeah, my stream deck just quit working.
Oh no, that ain't good.
Now I've got to unplug it and plug it back in. So give me just.
You're doing that. I think I can muster up strength to do this. Looks like right here the 6 got a little loose. Could have been some net code there with Rado. Look at it. Right there. Oh yeah, there was some net code that started it all close together, and it just kind of set the stage for what happened after that. Author it right down into the 91 machine, right back up onto the track. kind of just sent everybody scrambling. Oh, gonna get a piece of it. Jeremy Stanley, Bubba Winningham's gonna get caught up one. Oh no, Bubba. Clean like Larry Eddy. I don't know how in the world he got.
Well, he didn't get. He got something. He's got a meatball.
Oh no.
Jeremy Stanley, Larry Eddy, Steve Rada. They all three got meatball flags.
On here to Larry Eddy and figure out exactly where he got a piece of it. Thing about it is, I didn't even see him hit any. Somebody hit him.
And did it happen after the fact? He's got some left front wheel damage, it looks like.
All right, well, back up here. Yep, meatball flags. 2 of them for sure, yep. Rada and Jeremy Stanley. Oh. Sorry, folks, if y'all can't hear me very well. I'm here, though. Is there
I don't know if there is
such
such thing as a little wreck on this track.
Yeah, I don't either. A little accident right there. Just a little fender bender. That's all it was.
Ah, Derek's setting up a new Christmas present. Setting up a new computer tonight. That's why he's not here.
Oh, alrighty, folks. 25 out there watching right now. We got 5 likes. I think we can hit 25 likes out there here tonight. Not a problem. Bear with us here tonight. We'll get through it together.
And honestly, Josh, that's one thing I was going to say too. Derek kind of reminded me, I just pulled the trigger on my new computer today, so I should get that next week or by next Friday.
Yeah.
So
Getting that
hopefully
in.
that makes the issues I'm having a little bit better. We'll see. But right now, Anthony English is in that first place spot. Vicente Guerrero's behind him in second. Rick Sanchez still in third. Stephen Miles moved up to that fourth place spot. John Guerrero fifth. Jimmy Reynolds sixth. Douglas Johnson seventh. Sean Stevens eighth. Alex Green ninth. And Dana Shepard is rounding out our top 10 right now. It looks like Anthony is going to take that high line to restart.
That might be the
And
smartest. Go ahead.
I got to refresh my trading paints.
That might be the smartest thing to do here. It looks like a couple of people are running the red, white, and blue.
Nope, trading paints is going to be a jerk to me tonight.
Oh, okay. Looks like Jimmy Reynolds not running a Reynolds route. He's running a Yorkville.
Yeah, he wasn't running the Reynolds wrap paint the last few races.
AC Pfeiffer running a U.S. Air Force red, white, and blue camouflage. Rippers.
Ginger said Dana should finish good tonight. They filled him up with full of home cooking at the family Christmas party.
Yeah.
Hope he didn't eat too much, maybe fall asleep at the wheel.
That wouldn't be good.
That would not be good.
Kind of feel bad this week. I missed 2 broadcasts, Wednesday and Thursday night. Of course, Wednesday and Thursday night, both folks, I was sleeping. I was out.
I don't blame you.
I was out.
Well, lights on the pace car are out, Josh. Coming around, looks like turns number 3 and 4. So it should be dropping off down to the safety of pit road to get us back green flag. Lap 10 and 94. Still a lot of racing left.
Oh, God. laps. I'm only saying that because I don't feel good.
All right, here we go, folks. Coming to the Geico restart zone. Or is it Chevy Land restart zone?
Well, it's the Chevy Land green flag. Big shout out to Bubba.
Yep, and here we go. Chevy Land green flag is down and out. So here we go, folks. Anthony English did he get that lap?
Yeah, 7 laps.
Yep.
Fante's got 2, so 9. Who else got the other one?
I don't know.
I need a lap lead button. Lead laps.
Make one.
I don't know how. I'm usually not this quiet.
No. I usually don't get this much talking in a race with Joshua.
We need to get Ginger Parent, Daniel Parent, Mara. Need to get them up here, call a race with us.
There we go. Well, it looks like we have, oh, nope, they're back out there. I was having some issues.
Yeah, I thought for a second Steve Rod and them were out, but no, they're back in. They're ATV.
Yeah, because it had Anthony English all the way down at 39th. But we have lost a driver, though, because I'm only showing 38 drivers now.
One might have not have started. If they don't start the race, they won't. I was gonna say this earlier, and I totally forgot. I had it even wrote down at the bottom of the piece of paper that I had wrote everything on. I had a lot more planned that I was gonna do for tonight, but I ended up getting sick. So, but you know, just did a little bit of research when I was setting everything up today, and 16 people, 83 years later, are still with us. The oldest one, from what I could see, is 104 years old.
Oof.
From Pearl Harbor. Yep.
Well, my grandfather served in World War II, but he was actually in the Philippines. He was a medic, so he was taking care of our soldiers over there.
Mm.
Yeah, Ginger, he's he pretty sickly.
Yeah, I'm not even 30% here tonight, Ginger. Oh, like Stephen Miles gonna lead a lap there. Okay, I've got Stephen in a hiccup number. 8 on the car or 8 on the truck, but 35 in the driver bar.
I've got him at 35 on the truck as well on my screen, but that's because my trading paints is goofy.
Oh, I've got 8 on the truck, 35 in the driver bar.
Yeah, I've got 35 on the driver bar and 35 on the truck.
Okay, so we're wrecking.
Oh, another wreck.
Yep, I seen that. Oh man, gonna start up toward the front here. I think the 48 was involved in that. Or no, my bad. In a Shepherd. Uh-oh. What happened to Dana? Right there. Oh no. Like, there it was. Oh.
Was that net code?
I believe that's how it started. That angle. Let's take a look at it from kind of a chase angle here. Showing the 388 moving up a little bit. Oh yeah, definitely net code, and it took the air off of him, but that looks like net code. I think Douglas Johnson moved up enough to really hurt anything. Dana was coming down as well. Honestly, I think that was net code, and it just kind of just went fire from there.
Yeah, that was definitely net code. And then both of them took a heck of a ride
to the wall. Yep. There was another incident behind them. Oh, there was. James Mayer. there was another accident also happened. I think everybody was probably checking up. Like James Mayer. Oh yeah, he got shoved by EJ DeBoer. That kind of set the stage for another hiccup going on back there with James.
Yeah, he was trying to save it. He went down there to mow some grass. I'm looking to see if he came back up at all or not, but looks like Adam Kilday, Bubba Winningham both got black flags, and then Douglas Johnson and Dana Shepard, of course, after that big wreck, are meatballed. They're going to have some repairs done for sure, or fast repair used.
They only get one of those.
Yep.
I might be hearing a lot in my microphone. Oh,
What happened?
that was weird. I think our internet just fluttered there for a second. Am I here?
Yeah, you're there. I got you.
Okay, yeah, I think our internet just fluttered there for a second. Came right back on. I lost everything.
Oh, wow.
That hardly ever happens.
Let me go in here. While we're still under caution, I need to go in here and get rid of my paints.
Anyway, as I was saying, y'all might be clicking, turning my microphone right in. Oh, I don't want that to go. I end up coughing my head off, folks. I don't want to blow y'all's eardrum. All right. Off. Look. Push. Take the bottom side here.
Yeah, because I'm, excuse me, I'm showing Anthony in a blue Nationwide truck.
I got him in the Fox truck. I'm gonna update paints. Try to get it. Oh, I've still got him in the Fox.
Like I said, my trading paints is acting weird. Dan Parent out there in chat.
All right, coming back to the green here, folks. Coming to lap 18. Now remember at lap 19, mute. Like and Discord. Lap. Do it again on lap 41. Remember, this is honoring those that lost their lives and those that lives were altered. Too. Not just at Pearl Harbor, but throughout World War II in general. It just started for the United States, technically, at Pearl Harbor. Go. Echo restart zone. And green. Here it is. Shout out to Bubba Winningham coming back on board again this season. Bubba's a great guy. Y'all in the market for a new vehicle, check them out. Land.com. Big plus there too, Steven. They deliver.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm still playing with my trading paints. I forgot not all these guys run the same truck as I do.
Yeah. A lot of movement up front. Alrighty, folks. We're coming to lap 19. So give us a lap. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Lap 19. Of course, we'll do that again one more time. Lap 41. What's on everyone's Christmas list this year? Not to be sick. That would be on mine.
Well, mine was the new gaming computer, which is going to be dedicated for my simulators. So,
Dave Brown, green laps.
yes, and we are 3 wide again, Joshua. About 4 rows deep, looks like.
4 rows, yes, sir. Yep. 12, 17.
Kevin Freeze is out to the outside making a run on that third line. He got some help though. With looks like is that Dustin Longston or is that it's Logan York?
York, I believe, in the 91. Yes. Casey Pfeiffer also running up here wide with the guys. One of the that is running, patriotic schemes out there. Casey's come a long way. I remember when Casey first joined, I think it was this season or at the end of last season. And, Casey put his 2 cents in really quick.
Yeah, he's actually done pretty good. Looks like they kind of calmed that 3 wide down, getting almost back to just 2 wide and single file back here towards the back. I've been out here 7 laps, so they still got a few more laps before that pit window opens up. But
I'm not a nerd tonight. I might be a quarter of a nerd. I'm not 100% nerd tonight, buddy.
Well, there goes Jimmy Reynolds to that outside line.
Ginger, y'all are gonna make me laugh. I don't want to laugh. 45? No, I'm not even 45%.
The workie out there rooting on Logan York. Logan's actually in 7th right now, but he's in that 91 truck on that outside with Kevin Freeze and Jimmy Reynolds. And the number 12, I believe that is Casey Pfeiffer. But Casey looks like he dropped it back down to that middle line, so.
Casey's running, right there in the 12. And Alex Green, Stephen Luttrell, 950 newcomers. Down at the bottom, up here, started outside of the top 10 and 13th. picture of them in a big refrigerator box decorated like a broadcast booth. Now that would actually be pretty cool.
Yep, we
That would be something I could go for. I could be at for Halloween next year. A nerd's box.
Oh, I thought you was thinking a refrigerator.
No.
I think next year I'm gonna go as a blimp.
A blimp.
Nah, I'm already big enough and fat enough, so.
Wow. Oh. Even Miles gave the 14 a shove there. Boy, we see that getting a little crazy back here at around Shane Posey at about 10th. Boy, Shane started back in 36. He's up already in the 10th spot. Good run. He's like running 20 on the car. Supposed to be the 83. Wow, we got all sorts of hiccupy problems out here. Oh no, Vente on the apron.
Well, he may not like what he was seeing up there, but somebody else dropped down there. I guess they're trying to give, and we were four wide.
Oh golly, oh man.
Yeah, they kind of settled that down a little bit, but we're still running 3 wide.
Bubba Winningham on the outside here. I can find him. There he is. I think he was in that 4 wide mix.
I think it was just with everybody dropping down to the apron coming back up, so.
Matt.
Get you a pocket protector and a striped shirt and a hair gel. Gotta have hair for the hair gel to work.
Oh no.
Who's that up there?
That would be Steve Rada, I believe. Yeah, having all sorts of problems there on the top side. Yeah, that's Steve Rada.
Mm-hmm. Big glasses.
Guerrera got a lap led now. Held off. Oh, Jimmy Reynolds has got 3 laps. 3 for Jimmy, 1 for John.
And there's the 83 coming on the outside. He does have a little bit of help with the 025 of Larry Eddy, giving him a push up towards the front.
I don't even know that lap. Was that Jim? Jimmy got it.
I think it was.
Jimmy got it, yep. Shane Posey and Larry Eddy. Every time I see this 025, I think of Kevin Freeze.
02525, yeah. Yeah, I can see where that can get a little confusing.
Because every now and then Kevin Freeze will be in the yeah, I think he does that for confuse me.
Oh, we're wrecking. That was John Guerrero in the 17.
Yeah, and they're still wrecking too.
They're still wrecking behind them. Well, that's going to change up a little bit of the
yep.
pit strategy there.
Reynolds, what happened? Brother would say they wrecked, but that's obvious.
Looks like he might have got just a little bit of a bad push from Kevin Freeze.
I think you might be right. Oh yeah, right there. Yep, Kevin come right up on him and did him square enough. Got him loose. And him right up into the 59 of John Guerrera, and that is where it all kind of went after that. And I think they were still wrecking too after everything kind of situated out. Yeah, they were still kind of wrecking up ahead of them. Get back here, and everybody's trying to dodge it. Oh. Yellow, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm good at that. Rub it off on Steven a little bit too.
Yeah, unfortunately. I've actually interviewed somebody, and it wasn't 2 laps. They got destroyed, so.
I'm just waiting to interview somebody and ask how they're doing. They'll be like, "Well, how you doing tonight?" "Oh, I'm doing fine till you interviewed me." I'm just waiting.
We'll run down through the field here real quick. Josh Vicente Guerrero is in, or what showed him in first.
They're pid now, so crap.
Yep. Well, looks like Logan York is actually coming back out. Going to be in that top spot. Anthony English right behind him in second. Casey Pfeiffer third. Stephen Miles in fourth. Bubba Winningham fifth. Vicente Guerrero sixth. Peter DeBorgia in seventh. Kevin Freeze eighth. Alex Green in ninth. And Stephen Luttrell is going to round out our top 10 right now. Logan York is the root of all problems.
I think he knows Logan.
I think he does. He been rooting for him all night, so.
Yeah, I think he knows him personally. How do you know Logan, Marky? Wag says he needs. Well, you go have one. You're old enough. He's your friend. Well, obvious. Is he like just a friend? Is he a like, brother, or or just a real close friend?
And to answer your question, Ginger, Dana is still a lap down.
Real close. Oh,
okay.
Real close friend. Oh, Larry Eddy out of the race here. It looks like John Guerrero got a black flag just on my end. Your way. Like I said, folks, I'm not all the way here tonight, so I don't even remember what happened a lap ago.
I don't know why he got black flag. He been sitting in his pit box for a while.
That on a different game. Oh, okay. Well, this is not a game, but I get what you're saying. Logan York out there. Hey, Logan. Logan out there leading right now.
I don't know why he got the black flag.
Oh, either. Still sitting on pit road, though.
Yep. Looks like sweet to say. I got people going gray on my ATVO, so.
Yeah, Larry's out of the race.
Yep.
John's got a black flag. Everybody else is still out there on the track. A couple of drivers a lap down. Dana Shepard, Reynolds, Steve Rada. Only driver is one lap down. Last driver on the lead lap is Jeremy Stanley. I'm seeing present time. Glad I'm trying, man.
Good news for Dana, though, being he is the first car that is on a lap down. So if something happens and he is not involved, he will get the lucky dog, get his lap back.
Yeah. He's gonna try to manage to get that lap back, whether it be the old-fashioned way or with a yellow. I mean, hey, it doesn't matter. So as long as you can get back on the lead lap, put yourself in a contention to. Bring it back home, bring it into victory lane, or, the best finish possible.
Yep. So here we go. Pace car has dived up down to the safety pit road as they come to the Geico restart zone for our Chevyland green flag restart.
Can't talk tonight.
I cannot. And here we go. Green flag is back out. Chevyland green flag.
I don't want to say Chevyland, Bubba will jump all over me if you don't say Chevyland.
I said Chevyland.
Bubba knows. I think Bubba knows. I don't feel. Oh, Bubba's running a red, white, and blue too. I just noticed that. Oh, he's also running that spec map. Well, wow. Red, white, and blue. Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. He's got it going.
That's a good looking truck.
That is a good.
Right now, up at the front, you got Anthony English. Looks like the Stephen Miles, Vicente Guerrero, and Logan York all battling out up here up at the front right now.
Casey's right on the tail, and there's Bubba as well, right behind him.
Yeah, I'm showing Bubba in an all-black truck, but like I said, my trading paints is being stupid. I've tried deleting paints and re-download. Ooh, Logan.
Oh, no, here we go. Oh,
They
wow.
saved it.
No,
Oh, Stephen Miles down into.
Oh, wow, this is
Vicente.
yellow is out though. I don't know exactly where that yellow came out. Might have came out toward the back here, and I believe that is where it was. Because it put me on Santa. Enter. Enter. BI Racing deemed that a yellow.
That's strange because
that is a little strange.
there was nobody stopped on the track or spun out. It was just some dooring.
And the yellow comes out. And right about there, I believe, is where that yellow came out. Nobody is sideways. I'll tell you one thing, folks. iRacing can be finicky. Because instances like this, where you would think there would be no yellow, there's a yellow, and then where you think there should be a yellow, there's no yellow. So
Adam Kilday's got the meatball.
oh no. Oh yeah, and he is having some major problems. Let me rewind it here. Adam, see if we can find out.
Right there. Oh.
Yeah, he's popping the wall right there. I do see that. Don't know exactly.
Oh, he got the wall there too.
Oh, he's already got damn right there. Got plenty of time.
Well, he's got damage there.
Oh, there it was. Right. There's where he got the meatball. Oh. Ouch.
Ooh.
That hurt. I think that was the 31. Came up on him. Can't really.
Give me a second.
No, the 56. My 56 got hit and got shoved right up from the bottom all the way to the top, right into the 85. Mike Edgerton. I think it was Mike's fault. That was weird. That was a little strange that a yellow came out like it did. Flags out there.
Oh, yeah, Mike got into the back of. Let's see who that is.
Mike get into the back of him, or did somebody get into the back of Mike?
Got into the back of the 814.
814 would have been Sean Dion.
And that sent Mike up right in front of the 83. And just, that was netco between him and Adam, too.
Oh, man. What a netco.
They would have made contact regardless from the looks of it. But there was definitely some net code, and that's what shoved Adam up into the wall real hard.
Okay, see Pfeiffer up front now. first time. He led a lap already. Looks like he's about to lead another one. Bush has led 11 laps. Kevin has led 1. Alex still looking to lead a lap. What happens when you get to talking to?
Man, I hate it for you. I know it's not fun being sick for sure.
Oh, after tonight, I'll have Sunday and Monday. I can just rest up. Hopefully by Tuesday, I'll be back to my normal self.
Well, just let people know. Don't forget tomorrow night, I will be live on MaxspeedTV TV broadcasting for the CFM, the Checker Flag Motorsport Speedway Monkeys.
Speedway
And
monkeys. I still can't get. I still don't know where they come up with that, but catchy.
Yeah, it is. Let me see. Let me pull our schedule up here. And we will be at, looks like Daytona for a day race in the Xfinity cars.
Dylan says the donkey monkey.
The donkey monkeys. No, that's just Dylan. He's a donkey monkey. The monkey donkey.
Monkey donkey. Dylan, you still in Texas? Just wanted to throw that out there. Dylan's been doing some trucking, real life trucking, not simulating. Doing some real trucking. Yeah, been doing some training.
I think he actually made it back home. He thought he had he went down there for an orientation, and I don't think it quite turned out the way that they expected it to. So, well, the pace car is off down to the safety of pit rows. We come to the Geico restart zone once again, waiting on that Chevy Land green flag restart. And here we go, folks. Chevy Land green flag. And I'm going to try to do this off the top of my head, Josh. If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, contact Chevy Land, Shreveport, Louisiana. These guys are a good group of guys down there. Bubba Winningham, general manager, one of our drivers out here tonight. Go see Bubba. Tell him that we sent you down there. If you can't make it down there and you find one online, just let them know, and they will actually deliver. Not too bad for off the top of my head, was it?
No, you pretty much got it on point. And when you've read it a bajillion times like I have, you pretty much can remember it. So.
Yep. Speaking of Bubba, well, he got us going 3 wide out here. That 14th spot right now, but didn't last very long.
Like he's falling back. I do want to make note too. Peter DeBorgia has already got a win on the season. I'm number 1. Noted by the ends 1 there above his name, where the chase emblem will go when the chase starts. Regular season, we're going to use that for how many wins they got. Of course, you win, you're in per the races that you do have to make. And we here as well, real quick.
You have to make 9 races.
Yeah, playoff picture. We can go ahead and take a look at that here real quick. Winning in must be in the top 24. Regular season, race 1 of 12. This is after race 1, though. So noted by the tiebreakers at the bottom. If they tie, that's how they'll go through. Wins, top 5s, top 10 holes, laps led, and of course, I don't know what they'll do after that, but that's the way it sets right now with Peter DeBorgia. We're wrecking.
Oh, big wreck. And they're still wrecking behind them, too, Josh. Several. It was one of those, who wasn't involved?
And it happened up toward the front here. Anthony English and the 13.
Andy Brigante.
3, my bad.
That would be Alex Green.
Alex got a shove here by the 12. A little bit too much of a shove. Oh, he hooked him. Oh, he hooked him. Yep, Casey Pfeiffer got a little bit too close there. Hooked the 3 right into the 44. Nowhere to go for Anthony English. And out. Now the question remains, who was not involved in? Oh, big red. Oh, the 950 took a hard shot into that wall. Oh. Who's the 950? Oh, Stephen Latrill. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's see here. Alex Green, Stephen Latrell, black flag with a meatball. So far.
That's all I'm seeing as well.
Man.
Both of them guys do have a fast repair left, so
They'll probably be using them. John Guerrera taking his truck behind the wall.
I hate that for John too, because he's been getting some good runs. You know, being up front.
Yeah.
Even stole that line from me.
What line was it?
I think it's better to say who was not involved.
I don't know if he stole it from you or stole it from me, because I say it all the time as well. It's all right. As broadcasters, we just steal each other's lines.
Oh, got to.
That didn't sound right. 28 out there watching right now. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here tonight. We do appreciate it. Myself and Steven and everybody out there that's talking, not talking. Thank you all. Been a good race so far. I'm trying to enjoy it. A little hard when you're not feeling well, but Steven's out here. He's covering everything.
The best I can, anyway.
Yeah, doing a great job, Steven. I appreciate it. When you're used to doing everything by yourself, running the cameras and then doing all that, it's, becomes a handful, but, you do a great job, and I appreciate you stepping up everything and doing what you do. And, of course, everybody out there, again, thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate it. 10 likes out there right now, 28 watching. We shouldn't have any problems hitting 20, 25 likes out here tonight. I mean, you all are great. Even those that are not talking in chat, that are just out there listening and enjoying the race. Thank you again.
Well, and just to reiterate, what Josh is saying, without you guys, our fans, this wouldn't be possible.
Yeah, we wouldn't be doing this. And of course, the drivers, sponsors. Although the series may be sponsored by Buttkicker, each race is sponsored by its own driver.
Yep.
Like tonight, MaxspeedTV, although nobody is out there, MaxspeedTV per se, we're up here. Next week, it'll be one of the drivers that sponsors the race. And I believe actually next week is Bubba Winningham. I think we switched. All right. Well, it's lap 41. Didn't get a moment of silence, but it is what it is.
Dave Brown said he's ready to hit the like button, but hearing a line or two from I'm a Little Teapot would really push him over the edge.
Oh, gosh.
Well,
I don't know if
I
I'm
ain't
a
much
little
of a
teapot,
singer.
short and stout, and I sure don't have a handle or a spout. So.
Golly.
That good enough for you there, Dave?
That was perfect. He said that was perfect.
golly, now you got me laughing. Oh no. Oh,
Now you're gonna get him coughing, Dave,
oh.
and I'm gonna have to call the rest of this race by myself.
You almost forgot to lick the like button. That's, oh golly, that's what Eric would
Oh
say.
man,
Oh. Oh no. Oh.
he's hurting, folks. It's
Yeah,
not funny. I'm not laughing that he's hurting. I'm just laughing at the chat.
I'm laughing. I'm hurting because I've been coughing so much that my chest hurts. You know, the muscles, they get real sore.
Oh yeah.
And everybody that's got bronchitis knows what I'm talking about. But how many licks we have? 13 licks.
Well, here we go. Coming up on that Geico restart zone again.
Did you say Gryco?
That's a Geico.
It sounded like, folks, he said Gryco. I know he
I said Geico. Chevrolet green flag is back out. We are back racing.
Oh, golly. Oh, Dave, I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I could come up with some. I could come up with some weird stuff off the top of my head. Trust me.
Oh
Especially
yes,
when-
he can.
Especially when I'm sick, it just poops right in there.
Yeah, it's something poops.
Oh God. Whew. Okay. Oh man. He said Gry.
Shut up, Dylan.
He said Gry. He said Gryco. Oh man. Oh my.
I think the reason why I'm showing 35 on Stephen Miles is because he usually runs the number 8 car, but our new driver Cody Ober actually has that number tonight. No, lap of silence will be lap 45.
We'll do 45 instead of 41 then.
Oh, we did 41.
We'll do 1945 instead of 41, but yeah, we're supposed to do it at 41, 1941.
Well, we had that wreck.
Yeah, but we'll do it at 19. We'll do it at 19. We'll do it at 45. That was the year that World War II did end. Well, for us anyway. We'll do it at 45. Take place at 41. I wasn't paying attention. That was my fault. Lap 44 here. Looks like Stephen Miles stood on the outside. That's the 27. John Stevens. Oh no!
Oh, and we're wrecking again. That was Douglas Johnson involved.
Yep. Oh yeah, Douglas took a hard lick to the outside. It looks like. Oh no!
That was him in the 83.
Aim Posey. Yep, right there. It looks like net code from that angle. Yes, it was. Oh man. All right. Well, let's go ahead and do a lap of silence here under caution. 1945 while they catch up to the pace car. Hang tight, folks. Alrighty, folks, we're back. Lap 46. They was supposed to do it on lap 41, but we were not paying attention. Like I said, remembering Pearl Harbor, World War II. It's got being a part of World War II. Coming back out onto the track here. I'm going to step away here real quick. Steven's going to kind of take control here. Steven, front with Steven. Do your thing, buddy. I'll be right back.
All right, guys. So again, like he said, we are remembering the events of Pearl Harbor 85 years ago, I believe is what is when all of that took place, December 7th, 1941. The unfortunate attack on Pearl Harbor by the Imperial Navy and Air Forces of Japan. We took a pretty big blow on that attack, which really drug us into World War II. I know everybody has heard about, Pearl Harbor and all the units involved with World War II. Some of the units that were in the European theater and all that. I was actually, in my military career, a proud member of the Big Red One, 1st Infantry Division, also the 45th Infantry Division. I was all part of throughout my military career. So big hats off to, the greatest generation, as we like to call them. So, we're doing this to remember them. I think Joshua said that there was just a handful of veterans still alive from Pearl Harbor. You see the 950 getting the wave around the pace car, so he's going to get one of his laps back, or his lap back. I don't know how many he's down right now. Looks like he's still one lap down, so he'll get one of his laps back. We're going to run through our top 10 real quick. Kevin Free, Stephen Miles, Adam Kilday, Jimmy Reynolds, Dustin Logston, Vicente Guerrero, Christopher Bundy, one of our new drivers tonight, Ron Walters, and Sean Dion is our top 10 at this moment. Pace car, like he said, I can't talk tonight, folks, so I apologize. The lights on the pace car are out as they're coming down the back stretch, so it'll dive off down to the safety of pit road. Scott's out there rooting for Chris. Again, we're at lap 47 and 94. Like, Dylan, if you're still out there, hang around and I'll meet you over in the MaxspeedTV TV Discord. Yeah, I appreciate it, nephew. It was definitely exciting. I think I was sitting there shaking for about 45 minutes after that race was over. So it was definitely an exciting race as the pace car does dive off down to the safety of pit road. We will be coming to our Chevy green flag restart as we get into the Geico restart zone. I said it right that time, folks. See what kind of start Stephen Miles. He is our leader, so he will get on the loud pedals. The Chevy Land green flag is back out. Gets a pretty good jump, and we're wrecking right off the bat, so we're going straight back to a caution. Try to go back here. I know Joshua was away from his computer, but try to go back here and see what happened, who was involved in that. Looks like it was the 699. Oh, there was a checkup up in front. It's like the 81 got into the back of the 27. That would be Dustin Logston, I believe, is in the 81. Got into John Stevens, caused a big checkup.
Oh yeah.
The
Oh yeah.
699 kind of dropped down and then got on that apron. As hot as this track is, he got spun around by Alex Green, and then it was just a pile up after that.
Ron Walters got on the apron and started to come back up, and then when he did, the 3 was right there. I mean, and a Shepherd involved in that too.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Harold Rothery was involved. Could have been somebody spinning their tires.
It could have been.
Let me.
Matt Wagner, he's out there, Chad, I believe. He can, he knows a lot about spinning tires and stuff. I don't know if he's ever done it, but he knows that it can happen. And I know you race too. I don't know if you've ever done it, but when you spin those tires, you think you got grip and you don't. The driver behind you gets grip and they slam right into the back of you. It could have been. Hey, Everett. 30 people out there tuning in right now. Love to see it. Man. Sorry I'm not as energetic as I normally am.
Yeah, it kind of looked like maybe Sean spun his tires a little bit, didn't get the start that they were looking for, and that caused Dustin to kind of get into the back end of him.
Like Rick Sanchez is staying out. Okay, Matt. Yeah, combination of tire wear, track temp, and how much throttle you can put into it. Heck, definitely could have been.
So the 699 did not get into the back of Vicente, but he did drop down onto the apron.
And when he come back up,
yeah, he got loose and right back up into the front of the 3 and into the side of Dana Shepherd. Of course, Harold had nowhere to go, so he got collected in that.
Yeah, Scott, you got that right. Yeah, I mean, it can't on the back stretch. You want to give them a shove, you better hit them square. If you hit them square, you'll be all right. But man, if you hit them anywhere right or left of center, it is not a pretty sight.
Well, it also depends on what vehicle you're in too, Josh. Because I know on the Xfinity cars, man, you cannot. You could push. It's hard to do, but the slightest little tap on those Xfinity cars, whoever's getting pushed, it will get them loose.
Little tap, 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 taparoo.
Oh God, easy, happy.
I just had to. Rick got bonus point. Got that a lap ago because they already led a lap. It's got 2 under his belt. Like I said, the most important lap, though, Steven, and you know that now as well as I do. That final lap, man.
Yep. Yeah, and one thing that you and everybody else has told me over the last little over a year that I've been on iRacing is don't give up. If you're a lap down, don't give up. Don't get so flustered that where you want to quit and lose that opportunity. And that's what happened to me. I went a lap down and I was like, okay, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep digging, and caution came out. I got the lucky dog, got my lap back, and then There was another incident that I missed. It just got me a little further up, and I just kept moving up. Got in with some good drivers. Harold was giving me a pretty good push, and John Guerrero was pushing me a little bit, and got into the draft with them guys, and just worked my way back up to the front. And like you said, it doesn't matter where you start or how many laps you led. It's where you're at when that last lap, and just in the right place at the right time. And of course, net code. I'm not going to deny that there was net code, and I felt bad for it, but it is what it is, and I ended up in the right spot and crossed that finish line first. So
worked out for you. So,
yeah.
There we go. Back into the Geico restart zone. Plain green flag will be coming back out here momentarily. 5. Sanchez. His nickname, Rick Winningham. There it is. Chevy Lynn Green back out.
Again, I got to tip my hat to Sebastian, Josh.
Yep.
Seabass, yeah. Man, me and him was running good together, and I was trying to push him up in front of one of the other drivers, Zach Workman, and I might have bumped him a little too hard going into 3 and 4, but got him a little bit loose, but he was able to hang on to it and try to stay with him. And then, like I said, Harold was pushing me back up to him, and then it was net code. And like I said, I felt bad about it, but a win's a win. I can't give it to him.
No.
But my hat's off to Seabass, because he raced clean. He raced me clean, and I hope he understands that I was trying to race him as clean as I could, trying to get him up there.
Things happen, and you could have been on the other end of it.
Yeah, very easily.
Yep.
And I have been. Back to our race here, Josh. Right now, we're still side-by-side racing. These guys aren't really trying to push the issue too much. I mean,
a lot of different movers too, Steve. Noticed Andrew Schroeder started back in 37th. He's running in 7th right. Jeremy Stanley 31st to 8th. So we've got some drivers that have been very patient, getting in the back, really pushing any issue. But we are past the halfway mark, and these guys are starting to make some moves ever so closer to the front.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing with in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, just be patient, wait for somebody you can work with, and get pushed up to the front or cross the finish line. It just have to be patient and
figure out who that is on the outside here, taking it 3 wide. I believe
that was the 14 truck. That would be Mr. Vicente Guerrero, but he's got some help too with Casey Pfeiffer. That would be Logan York, and is that Kevin Freeze?
The 25 of Kevin, the 91 of York. All right there on the outside, 3 wide action. 3 rows deal. Oh golly, boy. Rick Sanchez goes from the bottom to the top, back to the bottom. I think he was trying to bring Sean Stevens down with him, but wasn't enough room there for that to happen.
Oh, easy, guys. That was a big wiggle. And we're wrecking again.
Yeah, that's not going to be a pretty wreck either.
Are they going to throw a caution or not? Depends on what happens, what they did. Looks like
Rick Seabrands just got involved in it too, right at the last. Right there. That was the 56 that got into him, but it had really started. Lincoln too. Started up front here. Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah, I think it happened up there with the
14.
was that the 950? Right there.
14 and the 965.
965.
Yeah, that's where it all really started, and kind of checked up Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer comes down, shoved by the one, and kind of just run from there. Right there, T-Brands got involved. Like Mark Mann also getting involved in that as well.
Yeah, I seen Mark's fender fly off just then.
Yeah. Well, there's a new update coming out here for iRacing too, folks, with the damage model, with the damage on the track too. What I understand is the damage that is caused from the vehicles onto the track will cause damage to the other vehicles. Unlike what it does now with the new update, it will.
Huh. I'll have to.
Maybe somebody can quote me if I'm wrong, but that's the way I understand it.
I'm gonna have to look into that. See what that's all about.
Matt, I've been a part of them too, with netcode and spinning tires, and I've also been bad about shifting into the wrong gear. So
I've done that.
you know.
Well, I wish they would do something about the aero stuff that you get, because I mean, I know in real life racing you're gonna get some like aero push or
Yeah.
but not as bad as what is on iRacing right now, because it's to me it's a little too much. You know, but that's just my opinion again.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things I think iRacing, or the company itself, could try to do. I say try because there's only so much you can do,
Yeah.
and I know they're trying to make the simulator better and better and better. There's going to come a point where they're going to do so much to it that even the new computers and the new systems, they're not even going to be able to play it, because there's going to be so much there. You're not gonna be able to do anything with it. So they're really gonna have to also be careful on what they do.
Yeah, so aero push basically, wags, what it is if you're in like the next gen cars, or the trucks will do it too. Especially on your more technical tracks, say Vegas or Nashville or Michigan. If you're behind a car or next to a car, another car, it won't allow you to turn like you would if you're just kind of by yourself or a gap. Well,
he knows what it is, I believe.
I'm sure he does, but maybe some of our fans don't.
Yeah.
But that's basically what it is. It's not so much on the super speedways because of the banking.
The Indy cars is the world's worst at it.
Really?
Yes.
I don't run much Indy cars.
They are the world. Well, they are the world's worst at aero push. It doesn't matter what track you're on and those stupid things. F1 too, yeah. I consider those Indy cars. I know they're Formula cars, but still, they're shaped like an Indy car. They are insane when it comes to aero push or the aerodynamics on them. I mean, it's insane. You race an Indy car, and then you race a truck, and you'll think, whoa. you'll know the difference. It's bad, Steven. It is.
Well, like I said, the only time I've ever run an Indy or a Formula has been, like when the league or something decides to do something fun, or like what we did on the fall brawl where we had
Oh, golly.
the
Indies and the
Indy. We'd have one race that was a truck, the next race would be Indy.
and then you had Gen 4s in the mix. But yeah,
Yep.
them Indy cars, man, they are rough. Well, here we go, back coming to lap 58. Wanting to get down here, but I had to get through these final laps here. The Geico restart zone, Chevrolet Green back out once again. The OP Buttkicker Unlimited Series. Sponsored by, of course, tonight, of course, here, MaxspeedTV, TV, remembering Pearl, round number 2 here, season 16. Still a long way to go in the season.
A lot of races left.
A lot of things can happen.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and run through our top 10. Stephen Miles out front. Adam, well, I say that, and then all of a sudden Adam Kilday just says, I'm going to take this spot. But we got Adam, Stephen, Jimmy Reynolds, Andrew Schroeder, Jeremy Stanley, Sean Stevens, Shane Posey, Bubba Winningham, Casey Pfeiffer, and Sean Dion rounding out our top 10 right now, Josh. So
they're going 3 wide again back here. Logan York. Let's see. Steve Rada. The 5. Vic Sanchez. The 40 of Peter DeBorgia. Haven't talked much about Peter tonight, but you know Peter ain't going to stay in the back.
not for very long.
How many people we got that have 5, 6, count about 24, 25 drivers out of the 33 left that have not used their fast repair, which is good, But 3 wide though. Oh man, almost
looks like
4 wide.
Looks like we've lost
Here we
Dana
go.
Shepard.
4 wide. That is not gonna end up well. And I spoke too soon. Oh, Andrew Schroeder taking a ride. Yellow's out.
Well, I was to say, it looks like we've lost 5 drivers so far that's taking it behind the wall tonight. So maybe some more after this one.
This is a big wreck. Fast repair is going to be used on this one. It looks like the 8. Well, 8 on the car, but ooh.
That's going to be Cody.
John Stevens. Remember, I've
The
got
8?
Yeah, I've got 8 on the car, but 27. Oh wait.
No, the 8 is Cody Ober.
Eight on the car is supposed to be 35. Stephen Miles. Remember, I've got a backwards.
Oh, that's right.
It looks like right here, Stephen Miles was coming up on the 48 of Andrew Schroeder. I think he tagged him just a little bit. That right front, the left rear, got him loose. And yeah, it sent him up right into the 27. Right there is where it kind of all took place after that. Oh, man. 48 going for a ride, the 81 950, and a lot of drivers getting involved. Schroeder took a ride.
Yeah, we got 6 cars that's got the meatball flag right now.
Gosh.
That would be Sean Stevens, Jeremy Stanley, Andrew Schroeder, Alex Green, Sean Dion, and Rick Sanchez. We got too many Ricks too.
Going 7 with Stevens, Stanley, Schroeder, Green, Sean Dion, now 3 Sanchez, and they're getting them fixed, fast repairs, so that's going to change Anyway, regardless, they're going to have fast repairs. They're going to use them.
I think so.
Setting that here tonight. Looking at 9 cautions so far for 17 laps, 33 laps to go, 34 lead change. I know you out there still tuning in, folks. 16 likes. Thank you again. 4 more likes. We'll be at 20 likes. Or in Eric's case, if not out there in chat, that would be licks. Yelling out there, throwing out the Christmas presents.
He can stop that. Quit throwing them things out there, Dylan. Getting stuff all over the track and causing all these. I'm blaming him for it, Josh.
You gonna blame Dylan?
I'm blaming him. All that wrapping paper that he's throwing out there on the track, getting underneath these drivers' tires, spinning them out. Man, what are you doing that for?
Dylan's fault.
Yep.
Quit monkeying around. I just
You
had
donkey.
to. I just had to. Oh, man.
Well, again, guys, don't forget tomorrow night, Checker Flag Motorsport Speedway Monkeys live here on MaxspeedTV. TV. Then we'll have a night off. Josh will rest up for a couple of nights because he won't broadcast tomorrow night or Monday. Hopefully he'll feel better for Tuesday night's broadcast. Downforce right here on MaxspeedTV. TV. We will be at, I think we were in Nashville.
We're in the truck series. No, we are gonna be at that would
Richmond.
be
Richmond.
that'd be at Richmond.
I hate that track.
Looks like Homestead will be the last race before the Christmas break, Christmas and New Year's. We'll have Richmond that Tuesday, and then the following Tuesday we'll be at Homestead. Just a couple of races that are coming up here. Yeah, I should be good to go, hopefully.
Of course, Joshua, how many Palms races? You got one less race left on Palms?
One more left at Palms. I missed Langley Wednesday. Who won? Oh, hate missing races. There are sometimes you can't help it.
Well, you know, when you're sick, dude.
After the race tonight, Knock will be calling my name.
It looks like Shane Colmeyer actually won Wednesday night at Langley.
Another win for Shane. Starting to bat again. I don't think that's working out for him too well. I think it's
no.
I think it's helping him.
I mean,
out.
I kind of see why they did it.
Yeah.
Because you know the same guys were winning every single race, but it's really just no different from any other you know league or.
Got to start in the back and work your way up. Here we go. Geico restart zone. Shipland Green coming right back out. There it is. Lap number 64. Will put us at 31 laps. 31 laps.
31 laps.
Yep.
Gonna have at least one more pit stop.
Yeah, guaranteed at least. Yeah. Already.
Looked like Steven wanted to come down with Logan, but didn't quite have enough room and pushed it back up to the top. 3 wide up here up front right now.
Steven Miles and the Shane Posey. Man, using on the numbers on my end. John, appreciate it, buddy. Mr. John Guerrero out there in chat, man. Yeah, I'm giving it my all right now. I'm about OP'd out.
Well, I got to give a shout out to John too. You know,
Oh,
man, he helped me out a little bit Wednesday night, but he came and talked to me prior to the race, and
oh, wiggle by
man,
the
just
91. Go ahead.
yeah, it was.
Oh, yellow.
Yes, it is.
Oh
But
no, Ron Walters. Happened to he just nope. I think he got tagged.
he was pushing the 56.
And oh, the 965 come up on him a
Ooh,
little bit too hot.
yep, got him pushed off center there.
Yep. Kind of on from there. Bubba Winningham going to be involved in this too. Gets into the back of the 965. Oh no. Found that. I don't know how in the world he did that.
I don't either. I'm watching the replay here. Man, it was.
Everybody else did manage most part to get around that, but like Sean Stevens is taking his truck behind the wall. I'm not ready for no snow or ball.
Oh, I'm ready for snow. I ain't ready for the ice. I'm ready for snow. But no, like I said, big shout out to John Guerrero out there, Josh. He came up to me, before the race, visited with me, and our last Sunday night, I got that blue screen of death, and basically had to restart my whole system
Oh my!
and get everything backed up midstream. And John gave me some pretty encouraging words, and I appreciate the thoughtfulness and the kudos that David O and John and Bubba and all those guys over at CFM has been giving me for the broadcast that I do for them. It means a lot. It really does, and I appreciate it, John. Bubba got a black flag. Oh, had it cleared. Well, I'm showing Stephen Luttrell in the 950 in the first place spot, but looks like Andy Brigante is right there, but he may be a lap down. Is Andy a lap down? Oh, he's 5 laps down, so he'll get the waiver round. So, yep, Stephen Luttrell, one of our new drivers, Josh, out there in that P1 spot right now. And Kevin Freeze in the second, Logan York third, Jimmy Reynolds fourth, Anthony English rounding out our top 5. But you're right. Sean Stevens took it behind the wall. Dana Shepard has. Doug Johnson, James Mayer. Of course, John Guerrero out there in chat took his behind the wall. And Larry Eddy are the drivers that is out of the race now.
I gotta go step away and get me some Tylenol. My temperature started to come back up, so give me just a second.
Stephen Luttrell did take it down pit road. May not have been feeling comfortable up there. And he did get a black flag, probably for speeding on the pits or entering closed pit. We'll see what he gets here. Of course, he'll have to serve it under the green flag, so he came in for fuel. So probably got caught speeding on pit road the way it looks. But that's going to put Kevin Freeze up in the first spot, Logan York in second, Anthony English third, Jimmy Reynolds fourth, and EJ DeBoer, Adam Kilday, Shane Posey, Stephen Miles, Steve Rada, Vicente Guerrero rounding out our top 10. So it looks like Stephen Luttrell will have to come back down pit road on the green flag to serve the black flag penalty. As these guys are starting to line up, I know it looks like Joshua still has us on Stephen Luttrell, but I'll try to call the action as I can see it here, guys. I'm up front on my end. See where what happens on this restart, because the pace lights are out coming into turns 3 and 4, so the pace car will dive off down into the safety of pit road. It's the Greco, not the Greco. Greco. Green Glen. God, Matt, you're killing me. Make one mistake and Matt never lets you live it down. I see how it is, buddy. Well, there goes the pace car down to the safety of pit road as we are coming up to the Geico restart zone for the Chevyland green flag drop for the restart.
But
Matt's giving me crap.
figures.
Ooh, and these guys are starting real close together, Josh. I don't know what's going to happen here, but green flag is back out. Chevyland green flag, that is.
The Green
As these guys-
Glen and Greco, huh?
Well, it was actually, I can't. Ooh, a little bit of a wobble there from
What happened to
Logan
Stephen
York.
Luttrell? He got a black flag. Him and Peter DeBorgia both.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh.
Stephen Luttrell and we're wrecking.
Yep.
That was a 56 of Mike Edgerton getting spun around. As the caution is back out.
See here. Like the 12 is right behind the 56. Oh, it is right there. Like the 12, Casey Pfeiffer. Trying to push Mike. I think he pushed him just a little bit too hard and got to the outside of him and not enough room, and that's Edgerton. Hard on the outside, boy. He hit that wall hard.
Yeah, he did.
Man.
Andrew Schroeder got a piece of it as well.
Yeah, he got some.
He got clipped by Mike's rear end of the truck.
Oh, yeah, right there. Yep. He sure did, boy. He almost dodged it, too. But, oh, yeah, man. He clobbered him. Nowhere to go. I mean, he was right there.
Was it Netco? No.
No, it
He
wasn't.
got him.
It wasn't Netco. They don't do single file here. They just continue to do the double file restarts. The only one I've ever seen do single file when a quick yellow comes out like that is Palms, the Wednesday series that I do. Or me and Steven and my brother do, or, you know, Steven's done them too, covered for me, so. They'll do single file restarts if they go green and then yellow. They'll do will stay single file until they have to, I believe it's go 5 laps. I think they have to go 5 laps green before they go back double file.
Wide
Oh.
says his Indy league does single file.
Well, that's Indy. Indy does single file. Most of them. I've seen a few that do double. Oh, double file restarts in it. That's something else. I don't know. I
Some
think.
things get up to speed so quickly, though.
Yeah.
Scott says people are not getting with the program. Yeah, I don't know if
I don't think OP does single file restarts.
I don't know if they've ever done a single file restart.
Never seen an OP race go single file. In the times that I've done them, and I mean, I started OP on Wednesday. This was way back when, and then got switched to Saturday. And I've been with Saturdays ever since. But even in the Wednesday series, when I did theirs first and then went to Saturdays, I don't ever remember seeing them go single file, ever.
Out of all the OP races that I've been in or broadcasted, I don't ever remember seeing them single file. But let me pull this up and
Gonna go, it's a double file restart.
Yep.
That's her off. So. Even Latrell still has a black flag.
Well, he wasn't able to serve it because the caution came back out so quickly.
I mean, I got to serve it under green. It looks like Sean Dion also has a black flag that he. A couple of drivers going to have to serve some black flags here. Even led a lap, so he's going to have a bonus point. We had 17 likes out there. I don't know what happened to it. I see 16. If someone decided not to like it, well, thank you for the view anyway.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Now it shows up. I think YouTube's having problems. Someone asked for a refund. Dave Brown. They're paying to watch it. Where's my cut?
No kidding.
Now I'm seeing 19 as after I complained. Maybe I should complain a lot more. You seen 7? I only seen 16. It could be YouTube. I mean,
I'm only seeing 2.
Wow. Here we go.
Now I see 19.
Restart zone. Land green, back out. Here we go, folks. Back underway here tonight at Talladega. Located in Talladega, Alabama. Almost said Talladega, Mississippi for some reason. That's how.
I thought you were going to say Talladega, Louisiana, but
that's how my brain's kind of working right now. It's not all here. Never all here. Matt, hush. Say. Either you or Steven, one of the two. Yeah,
we were both probably thinking it.
Probably. Yeah, I should complain more, right, Dave?
Greco, Oklahoma. Thank you, Wag.
Oh, my chest hurts. Oh, don't make me laugh. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Kevin Freeze leading the way here. Sort of, kind of. Got Anthony English to his outside. Anthony started on pole.
And we only got a handful of drivers that still have a fast repair left, but you know they still want to try to be patient. I mean, we find it down with 21 to go, but still a lot of laps, you know, left to try to force anything. As you see, the 83 jump to the outside, has no help.
Getting left out there to kind of dry in the wind.
Yeah, nobody went out with him, so he just kind of stuck out there, and the gap is closed, so he can't drop back down. He's just going to have to wait till everybody gets around him and
try to find a spot to get behind. Another guy that we haven't seen much tonight, Lynn McNeese, started 38th. He's now up in the 10th spot.
you know, it looks like we had another truck decide they wanted to try the outside line, but
Gabe out there, how you doing, Gabe?
Gabe Butler, hey Gabe.
Giving us a hard time.
Of course.
Hey, of course I'm gonna be whiny. Not 100% here tonight. Ooh, stay off that apron. Prada. I'm hanging on, guys. I'm doing all I can. 19 to go. Got 19 laps, then I can go to bed. Finish this under regulation. Every time I see that green truck on the outside, I can't see who that is, but it reminds me of a John Deere. I believe it's the 965. It is Christopher Bundy. Reminds me of a John Deere.
Scott's.
Yeah.
Well, it's the Scott's, like Scott's lawn care or,
Want to be John Deere.
well. Like the Miracle Grow, Scott's Miracle Grow.
Yeah, Scott's Miracle Grow, yeah.
Ooh, he gave Andrew a pretty good little shot there.
Okay, Scott's does fertilizers and... Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. I knew they had, I know Miracle Grow. The only one I know from Miracle Grow. You know, Scott's had that, but...
Oh!
Yeah, I seen that move to the outside. That was...
Well, he just
scary.
He just tagged Andrew again.
Yeah, Andrew Zonto back here in the 06, our favorite controller user.
I don't know. I still don't know how he does it.
I don't either. I don't know if he's using the controller or the wheel. He's got both.
Gabe says he uses Miracle Grow on his hair.
Does it work?
Does it work? Because I may need to try that.
Oh, man. Here we go. 3 wide again. 17.
Ooh,
laps.
4 wide. We're spinning. Zonto's loose.
Oh, yep. Here we go. We're wrecking. Yellow's out.
He
Nope,
was
not
only
yet.
vehicles. Oh.
No yellow. No yellow. We stay green.
And that was on my screen, it's the 8 car of Cody Ober.
Oh, Cody all over the place here. Yeah, right ahead of the 4 of Rick's brands. Our defending champion. My memory serves me last season.
Yep.
Repeat.
That would be a reliable Rick.
Yep. I think they're coming up on some lap traffic. It looks like got one car getting out of the way. That is going to be Alex Keane. He just got out of the way. He wanted to Didn't want to cause any problems. It ain't working, Gabe said.
Well, then I guess I won't use it.
Well, definitely don't try Nair. They'll just take it. Oh, Kevin Freeze. Went middle line to the bottom line. Man, that makes me... I personally don't like it when they do that. But I'm not down there racing. So really, I don't care. But, man, that makes me...
What was that?
When they go from the middle line to the bottom line all of a sudden, or when they pull a Peter and go from the top line all the way to the bottom, man, that makes me... You just don't know what's going to happen between, you know, you making, you know, you deciding to make that move when you finish the move. Somebody could get that run and it's a little bit too late. So they've been out here at about 11 laps, 10 or 11 laps. They cannot go the distance, Steven. I think they're going to have to pit.
I think they're going to have to. I don't think they would have been able to save enough. But Gabe calls Cody Ober, called him Cody Ober one can Ober.
Oh gosh. Oh man. Well, I had a good time tonight for the most part, other than trying to keep myself from laughing so hard. Who is gonna take round number 2? We'll have, I think, a new winner. I say that, but Peter is back here in 23rd. Now, can't rule them out. I mean, anybody on the lead lap, Steven, you cannot rule them out.
I think it's just going to, you know, as long as it's one of those things where you just got to stay clean.
Be patient.
Avoid everything. As they're coming around the number 60 of Jeremy Stanley.
Pit road here, too. Shane Posey.
Yeah, it looks like
down pit road. Will be his final stop. Cody Ober one Canober down pit road.
That's funny. That's a good one, Gabe.
Rick Seabrands, defending champion, down pit road. DeBorgia down pit road. Here they come, guys. They are down and away. 12 laps remain. When is the next group coming down?
You know, that's what I'm watching right now, and
here they come.
Look, we got some of them in the back coming down, but the leader's still staying out.
Oh, hiccup on pit road. Look, everybody got it ready. Got it straightened out. But Harold Rothery, clean. Oh, Rother's got a black flag. And say pin entrant or speeding, one of the two. EJ DeBoer, Dustin Logston, Lynn McNeese coming back out.
Ooh, Anthony made that aggressive move down at the bottom, probably because he's fixing to come into pit.
You can't pit from the outside line. Oh, wow.
Oh, the 35. Yeah. That's Stephen Miles got tagged.
And we're going to have some wrecking on pit road again. A huge wreck at the entrance to pit road. Casey Pfeiffer involved in this. I can get a look at real quick. Casey's pointed to as they're pitting. Looks like there was some action going on, and then right there's where Casey. Oh, Casey got hit again. Oh man.
Ooh, Mark Mann got a piece of it as well.
Several drivers got a piece of that. Oh, it's 11:03 Eastern, 10:03 Central. Laps to go. Here comes the rest of them. Freeze.
Yep. Kevin Freeze, Jimmy Reynolds, Anthony English. Or nope. Why did
English is coming back out. English already. So we
who
are
was
in.
that then?
Jimmy Reynolds and Kevin Freeze coming on. It looks like Zonto, Steve Rada. Might have been Zonto or Rada.
It might have been.
All right, so Matt out there saying that iRacing cautions only. There will be no more flags thrown by the admin. iRacing don't throw a caution where we deem it should have been a caution. Well, that's on iRacing. It's not on us. Jimmy Reynolds right now leading the way, but here comes Anthony English and company. They have caught back up to him. Now they got to get up there to Kevin, who is right now even leading the way. And oh no, they're wrecking. They're wrecking. And there's the yellow. I know I'm not too exciting right now, am I, folks?
That it was between Adam Kilday and Zente.
It took me right straight back on to Zente. Like, yeah, the 85 and the 14. Hey, teammates.
I'm not sure.
Ooh. Bumping, a little bit of banging going on there between the 14. Damn. Oh. Yeah, right there it was. All started. No, they're not team. Oh, right there. Oh, man. And the 699 going to get tagged too. That is Ron. Ron was in just the wrong spot at the wrong time. Gets tagged. Sends him back up to the track. He gets into the wall. Adam Kilday gonna take a shot at inside wall here. Oh, right there.
Well,
Intake also gonna be pretty hard too.
Ron was a lap down.
Yeah, he won't get his lap back. He was involved in that tag, so lap back. I think it was just up there just trying to, stay low, but not get onto the apron. I mean, he has every right to be out there on the track, so
yeah,
just wrong spot, wrong time, Man. 20 likes, folks. Thank you all for hitting that like button. We appreciate it.
Well, it looks like Zente got a black flag as well as Alex Green.
Uh-oh.
Just wondering if that was a passing under yellow.
Looks like Vicente's black flag got clear.
Alex Green is still on pit road.
Still on. I don't know if it got cleared or not. I can't see all that. All I can see.
Yeah.
But I like the new update because you know who has the black flag and who doesn't.
Yes.
So I love that.
I wish it would just have something what it was for.
Yeah, Gabe, you're right. Every driver that's still out there on the track has the right to be out there. It doesn't matter where they're at. I mean, I'm gonna let me throw Andy, out here for an example. I mean, yeah, Andy's 5 laps down. More than likely, Andy would give up the spot, seeing as he's 5 laps down. He don't have to. He can hang out there and race it up. But being that many laps down, 90% of the time, Steven, I'm sure you've seen it, they're going to give
I've done it.
that spot up, because they have no shot per se. Now, if they're one lap down, they're more than likely not going to do that unless it's after the white flag or something. Oh.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
Monday night
it's more
series.
it's more of a respect.
It is.
Yeah.
It's more etiquette
Yeah.
and respect. I mean,
Yeah.
really. I mean, if you're, I mean, and I've done it with being a lap down,
Yeah,
but I
I've
was
done it
by
too.
myself.
Yeah, if you're by yourself and you have no help and you're going to get passed up anyway, just get out of the way. Yeah, I've done it. When I raced, I've done it. And like Matt said, it's more of a respect, racing etiquette.
Oh, absolutely.
It's there's a lot of factors. You'll gain more respect from a driver doing that than you would staying out there. But have every right to be out there.
Well, it's like I was saying, Monday night I was a lap down, but I was by myself. There was no way. I had no help.
Yep.
And leaders was coming up, on me, and it was just one of those things. Hey, and I got on the radio. I was like, "Hey guys, I'm staying high.
Yep. No.
Y'all come on around me. I'm gonna stay out of your way." And then once everybody, got past me, then I dropped back down, got back in the draft. But to me, it was just I'm a lap down. I'm by myself. I'm not gonna block the leaders that's got 5-6 cars with them.
Yeah, I mean, you're just gonna at that point kind of slow up traffic. You're gonna have to.
Oh, absolutely.
They're gonna have to slow down to get behind you to get you back up to speed, and then by that time, whoever's on the outside or inside, wherever you're at, they're gonna fly past everybody else. So yeah, definitely, I can see that. Yeah. Oh, Matt, I'd wreck you for a Klondike bar.
I'd wreck Matt for a Reese's cup.
Reese's cup.
Just a single one.
Just a single one.
One of the just one of the little Halloween single Reese's cup. Give that to me. Matt's getting spun around.
Yeah. Here we go. It'll be 5 to go here at the Chevy Land Green. Freeze, English, Miles, York, Kilday, Reynolds, DeBoer, Rothery, Sanchez, Logston, top 10. Here we go. I've known Matt a long time, man. I used to race with him over in a IndyCar league when I raced, and I think it was the same league actually. And we've had our fair share of IndyCar button heads, but in the end, it was all fun. Don't get me.
Get Matt's opinion. I'm gonna get Matt's opinion on something, Josh. For somebody who, like me, I'm running the R9, or even somebody who's running a Fanatec. If you're going to run Indy cars, would you be better off sticking with the big wheel or get one of the Indy or Formula type steering wheels?
As he answers that, we're at 4 to go, and oh no, Anthony English in a huge wreck. You have got to be kidding me. There is no yellow on that. Oh my gosh.
That's iRacing.
Yep. It's under 10 to go, and there's no yellow. We're going to get a rewind on this because Anthony got hooked. Sent him up into the wall. I don't know how in the world everybody saved that up there, but they did. And there's no yellow. Stay green. Go back up live. Kevin Freeze leading the way. 3 to go here at the stripe. Formula, he says, more control.
Okay.
So if anybody can tell me how in the world they saved that from that yellow coming out, please let me know, because I'm with some of that magic.
Well, with 10 laps, it's iRacing.
Yeah, it's iRacing, yep.
And if it's a single car, as long as they're moving, iRacing will not throw a yellow flag.
And I don't think Anthony was full sideways spinning on the track either. Nor was anybody else that was involved in. Here we go, coming to 2 to go here. This time by, of course, next time by, guys, white flag will be in the air.
Sometimes I drive a stock car with a formula wheel. Wow. Whoa.
Oh, we got some blocking going on. Major
Yeah, we
blocking.
do.
Dustin Logston trying to go up top side. Major blocking, and that has really put Kevin Freeze in a bind. Opened up the bottom door. There goes the 91 of Logan York. Oh, golly, coming to the white flag.
Logan York, Dustin Logston, Stephen Miles, Rick Seabrands, or Rick Sanchez.
White flag in the air, 1 to go.
We're 3 wide, 4-5 rows deep. It's going to be a drag race. Get to that finish line, Josh.
They pile it up now. They gotta, get back to the line. Whoever gets back to the line first.
The thing is if you're pushing, you want to try to stay centered. You don't want to do all that. Oh, Kevin Freeze down on the inside.
Yep.
He's coming around, but he's stayed it.
They're
Big
wrecking.
wreck.
EJ DeBoer running up here in the 3rd spot. A lot of movement.
Oh, 2nd and 3rd going at it.
Yep.
But looks like Logan, Dustin, and EJ are top 3.
Rick Seabrand's going to come across the line in 4th, and Bubba Winningham will grab a top 5 here, folks.
Good job for Bubba finishing in top 5.
Man, that was a crazy finish.
Yes, it was.
Good race by these guys, too. Logan York going to grab the win out here. Good win by Logan. Round number 2 goes to Logan York. Didn't we have somebody out there rooting for Logan?
Yeah, I believe that was...
That's Scott.
Was it Scott or was it
Dave.
the Quarry?
I think it was Warkey.
The Worky, yeah.
Yeah, Milwaukee. All right, well, Logan's going to burn it up here, folks. The bad catitude tree.
That's awesome.
That is neat. All right, well, give us just a few minutes. We'll get York, Logston, and DeBoer up here. I'm going to let Steven interview all 3 of them, because I don't feel like talking. I think I've done a lot here tonight, more than I probably should have.
Yeah, probably. But I'm glad you hung with me, though.
Yep, I hung it. And hey, Liberty University. Red, white, and blue right there. EJ DeBoer 3rd. All righty, folks. Well, hang tight. We'll get the top 3 up here. Give us just a few minutes. Alrighty, folks, we're back. We have caught up with second and third here. Not sure exactly where Logan's at, but I'm going to turn it over to Steven. Steven's going to start here with our third place and work our way up to, well, now there's Logan. Decides to jump in last minute. He'll work his way up, finish it out with Logan York here tonight. Steven, buddy, mic's yours, man. Do your thing.
All right. Well, as soon as I can get my stuff to work, we're gonna bring EJ up here. EJ, man, good finish, brother. You started back in 26, but ended up third. Pretty good race. I mean, for super speedway, we do expect some cautions, but man, talk about your race. How did it feel out there?
Well, I can tell you one thing. Hanging out at the back was just going to be a disaster. I saw that about halfway through the race with all the cautions, and I said, well, let's run something different and go towards the front and just run up there with the guys at the front and stop doing that topping off and just try and stay up towards the front. And that's what I did. And it was fun once we got past, all those, 17, 18 cautions and everything, and we were actually able to run. It was fun.
Well, looking at the ATVO, you still had your fast repair, so it looked like you were able to miss most of the incidents. So, but I know the track temp was a little high. So did that have much of an effect on you guys tonight?
Yeah, the track temp hit as high as I think 138 is what I saw. It just coming into pits and then taking off out of pits on that green flag pits run we had right there. That played a little bit of a game, factor into it, and getting pushed and pushing people also with it that hot has a factor into it. So
kind of more like the Xfinity cars, really, when you get pushed with the tracks that hot.
Yeah, it got the back end of the truck a little bit loose, and you just, as you were coming up to other drivers, you just had to approach them kind of carefully and not slam draft them, not push them hard.
Okay, well, awesome job tonight, man. Congratulations, P3. We're going to go ahead and turn the mic over to you for any final thoughts, shout-outs, things you want to give.
Yeah, thank you for the broadcast and everything you do. Sorry to hear that Josh is feeling under the weather. I hope he gets feeling better there soon. Thank you to Nick and Andrew for being in chat with me tonight and helping out. And thank you to my wife and my two boys, and shout out to my son in the military over in South Korea. I know he may have been watching this tonight, so shout out to him and serving with all of the fellow Army soldiers, men and women. And right there at the end, I'm sorry, Kevin, that happened. I was just trying to get some air in my truck. I went back and I looked at the replay. Yeah, it may have came up a little bit, but I had to get it back down. I had to do what I had to do to hold the position. Sorry that it kind of pushed Kevin down to the below the yellow and everything, but I got to do what I got to do every now and then. It's been a while since I've been on that podium, so yeah.
It happens, brother. It happens to the best of us. I mean, nothing you can really do. Trying to finish the race in a good position, and it just happens. But man, awesome job tonight. Congratulations. Go celebrate, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, congratulations there, Logan. Catch you later.
All right, buddy. All right, so that was EJ. Get him back up to the podium winners. Now he's going to bring us to our second place finisher tonight in the P2 spot, Dustin Logston, man. Decent race, man. You started back in 33rd, looks like. Just kind of worked your way up to the front. Few little incidents out there. I think you was involved in it, but you was able to get your truck fixed up and get back out there. Man, talk about the race tonight.
Yeah, it's we elected not to qualify. It's something we typically do, kind of let what happens at Talladega, Daytona, places like that. We kept it pretty clean up until I think it was Peter and DeBorgia and myself. He was up on the high line. I jumped up there, and his exact words, quote, are, "We're gonna die up here." And I was like, "Okay, send it. Let's go." And it was about a lap later, and that's the incident happened. I repaired probably about 5 minutes worth of optional damage on pit road. And then under that last pit stop, for a green flag, I went ahead and just burnt my fasty and got everything back up, put ourselves in a good position. Had some good racing going on there, had some excellent pushes from Steven Miles, and then everything just kind of went to the wayside back behind, and it was pretty much down between York, myself, and DeBoer. And I talked to EJ on that one there. It's York was blocking so hard and so bad on some of those hard blocks for that. He blocked me probably about 3 times, and I ended up making contact with EJ, and I apologized to him, and he's seen exactly what I had seen as well. So it was a tough one out there.
Yeah, we were seeing that. That's one thing Joshua called. I mean, he's seen that, made that call. We seen a lot of blocking. Was that something you were anticipating, or was that something that just happened because of the positions you guys were in, or talked about that a little bit?
You expect it in some form. I wasn't expecting it that harsh. I mean, I kind of knew what was going to happen a little bit because they tried to block the run that myself and when Steven was pushing me. They tried to block that, and I shifted high, and Miles was locked onto my bumper and shifted high too, and that's what kind of put them in the middle there. But the blocking that was going on coming off of turn 4, if I was any lesser of a person, I probably wouldn't have throttled it as much as what I would have. And he probably would have been looking the other direction rather than crossing the start finish line, because I could take getting blocked once, get blocked twice, kind of pushing it, get blocked a third time. You're really pushing your luck on that one there. And I haven't had racing like that from a lot of people in OP. A lot of them are really good. This is the first time this has happened with York, and I'm not. It doesn't rank very high on my list. So next time may not be as nice on the throttle when he goes to try to do that again.
Well, I mean, cooler heads did prevail. I know it's frustrating. I've been in that situation before of getting a run and getting blocked or something, and it's once or twice, okay, but when it's multiple times, it does get frustrating. But you kept your cool about you. You finished in a good position, got that P2 tonight. Like I said, you started 33rd, so definitely a good race for you, man. One thing else I wanted to ask you, I know we talked about with EJ was the track temperatures being as high as they were. Did that have any more or less effect on your tire wear with the track temps being as high?
It did a little bit. Pit road, it seemed like that they kind of locked up a little bit more. I mean, I had one of the first pit stalls, which those stalls are usually pretty greasy anyway. But it seemed like that they would lock up a little bit more, trying to slow down for accidents. I found myself transmission braking a lot more this time, just because, I mean, even with the brake bias and everything else, it seemed like it would slide it. I did use more tires than what I typically do at a Daytona Talladega, just because of that mindset. I want to try to, at least with the track temps being as high as what they were, and I was surprised that they were that high. But OP is known for kind of throwing some snafus in there to kind of trip us up a little bit. So they definitely threw one in there today, but I don't know if, and maybe that, was contribution to, some of the cautions we had. Cause I mean, I know some races, we have more cautions or less cautions, but this one here just seemed like it was a higher caution count, bigger wrecks than what we typically have even later in the race. So, I mean, that very well could have, had a contribution to that.
Well, one of the larger fields that I've seen, on the truck, with the trucks, I think we had started with 39. I mean, I have seen some bigger than that, but here lately, 39 is a pretty big field. But
Oh yeah.
but all in all, pretty decent race. Again, congratulations, P2. I'm gonna turn the mic over to you. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Try to continue on the run. See if we can give Seabrans a run for his money after getting the Fall Brawl title there. That was a good race to the end of that one. But thanks to you guys up in the booth. It's even being under the weather. I appreciate everything you guys do. Appreciate OP. the admins, the work that they do behind the scenes. Got to thank everybody on the throwback American flag Dale Jr. scheme here. Again, it's the anniversary of Pearl Harbor, so what better way to throw this scheme on than on this day here? But got to thank Icon Apparel Company, formerly Martin Sports. They are doing a rebranding. Same people, but it's going to be a whole lot more coming at you. So Icon Apparel Company, got to thank iRacing iFlag. Jeff Brown does an amazing job with the products he does over there. Got to thank Dusty Pete's Gifts and Collectibles, Race EPI, Victory Fuel, Buttkicker, Boomer Button Box. I mean, it's all stuff that we use. Brez Coffee Company. So I appreciate everybody that's on here. Got to give a shout out to the team. Actually had the teammates out here tonight, so it was good working with them. They didn't have the best of luck, but it's still early in the season. I gotta give a shout out to my loving wife and my beautiful kids for letting me do this and come out here and be a pretend race car driver a couple nights a week.
All right, buddy. Well, again, congratulations. A lot of people to thank, and man, you did an awesome job. So go celebrate your P2, and man, we'll see you next week.
Sounds good. Appreciate you.
All right, buddy. All right, so that's going to bring us to our race winner, Mr. Logan York, joining us up here in the booth. Logan, man, congratulations. Started back towards the back of 27th, got the win tonight. Pretty decent racing. It got a little dicey there towards the end, but man, let's talk about your overall race. How'd you feel out there? How'd the truck react?
Yeah, the first part of the race was kind of bad. There was a lot of cautions, but I really enjoyed the last couple dozen laps or so. We even got a green flag pit stop, which I thought was pretty cool. So I think anytime you get a green flag pit stop, it kind of shows that it's a decent race. My truck felt pretty fine. I didn't really feel loose or anything, so I'm a fan of the weather settings that they used here today. And yeah, getting through the field was rough, but I kind of relied on the cautions, people getting wrecked and then giving me spots. And then once I got up there based on the cautions, I tried my best to stay up there, and it worked out.
Well, fortunately, you finished with your fast repair still. I think you might have got into a little bit of stuff, but not enough to damage your vehicle a whole lot. It didn't look like. But let's talk about the track temps. I know the harder the track temp, especially in these trucks which are lighter than say the Gen 4 or the next gen cars. How does that, as a driver, how does that affect the way you drive the truck?
All right. Well, like when the track temp is really, really low, the bottom lane and the middle lane don't really have to worry about like backing off and cooling that much. So that makes it so that when there's a third line, there's never really an opportunity for them to take advantage of them checking up for temps. But this race with hot track temps, third line, if they were to get a run at the same time that the bottom two lanes were hot, it really allowed the third lane to make moves and then progress their positions in like a lap or two. So I thought that was pretty cool.
How did that seem to affect your tires? I know the guys were talking about with the hotter track temps, pin entry, pin exit was a little treacherous at times. I don't know where your pit box. You was probably back towards the back. Was you having a lot of problems on pit entry, pit exit?
Well, I mean, not really, 'cause we only had one green flag pit stop, so that was kind of like the only determinator of that. But I think, yeah, coming out of the pits, I was really loose, more than normal. But yeah, it definitely affected the tires. But thankfully, with the big banking, and it really didn't really make that much of a difference.
Well, man, awesome job. Congratulations on the victory tonight. Got one under your belt, so end to win for the towards the end of the season. But we're gonna go ahead and turn the mic over to you, brother. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give?
Yeah, I want to thank you guys for broadcasting. Thank you, Josh, for taking part of the broadcast, even though you're not feeling well. It means a lot. Shows how much you care about the community. Want to thank OP for putting the race on. I want to thank everybody that watches. Didn't have any teammates in there tonight, which sucks. But I know Kevin from other leagues and money racing, so I was able to work with him. So thank you for helping me there, especially when they split me and you came with me in the middle. So I appreciate that. And that's it.
All right, Logan. Congratulations, man. Go celebrate. We'll see you next week.
Of course. Thank you, sir.
All right, buddy. All right, Josh. So that's going to do it for us tonight, man. I mean, great way to celebrate and to give remembrance to our veterans that paid that ultimate sacrifice at Pearl Harbor 83 years ago. But yeah, decent race.
Yeah, it was definitely, it you know, Talladega, you know, track is big, it's wide. You're gonna have yellows. Yeah, I know these guys were probably hoping for green flag pit stops. I think that's what we were all hoping. But you know, Steven, as well as I do, everybody else does too. You don't know what to expect coming in these style races. You know, you could go green, or you could have a lot of cautions. And you know, it's just one of those nights. Take it in stride. Get ready for the next one. That's what you got to do.
Yep. Absolutely. So, well, Josh has got the what says starting grid, but
It's the same thing. Yeah.
same thing.
It's
So
same
our
thing.
unofficial results pending any admin stuff that they're going to do. I'm just going to run through my ATVO here, Josh. So our tonight's winner will be Logan York, Dustin Logston coming in second, EJ DeBoer third, Rick Seabrands finishing fourth, Bubba Winningham, again, we talked about him, good finish, finishing in fifth. Mark Mann come all the way back from 34th to finish in sixth. Great race by Mark. Vicente Guerrero finished seventh. Steven Rada in eighth, or Steve Rada. I keep wanting to call him Steven, but Steve Rada in eighth. Stephen Luttrell, one of our newcomers tonight, finished in a ninth, getting a top 10 finish for him. Nicholas Wing finished in 10th. Harold Rothery 11th. Adam Kilday in 12th. Andrew Zontos, he finished in 13th. Ernie Williams Jr. finished 14th tonight. Rick Sanchez finished in 15th. Peter DeBorgia coming in 16th. Lynn McNeese finished in 17th tonight. Christopher Bundy, another newcomer, finished 18th. Casey Pfeiffer, he finished 19th. He's been here for a few races. Really surprising us the way he's been driving, Josh. So glad to see him, you know, at least finishing lead lap and in the top 20. Stephen Miles in 20th. Jimmy Reynolds finished 21st. Shane Posey 22nd. Cody Ober 23rd, another newcomer into the league tonight. Kevin Freeze finishing 24th. Ron Walters finishing 25th. Mike Edgerton in 26th. Anthony English in 27th. Didn't get the finish that he wanted. Started on the pole, but man, just a rough night for Anthony tonight, unfortunately. Jeremy Stanley finishing 28th. Andy Brigante 29th. Alex Green finishing in that 30th spot. Sean Dion in 31st. Andrew Schroeder finishing 32nd. Sean Stevens in 33rd. Unfortunately, these guys dropped out, took their cars behind the wall. Dana Shepard 34th. Douglas Johnson finished 35th. James Mayer 36th. John Guerrero 37th. And then Larry Eddy rounding out in that 38th spot. I believe we had 39, but one of them didn't start. I don't know if he's going to show up on your grid or not, but that's going to round out our field and finish us up for tonight. Again, a remembrance race for Pearl Harbor. I know Joshua, man, I know you wasn't feeling good, buddy, and you know me and my wife are praying for you, bud, and hoping that you get to feeling better.
Definitely should. Hopefully better by 2 days off and kind of sit and relax and pump my body full of more antibiotics. That's about the only thing I can do.
Yep. Just rest and you know, they say feed a fever, starve a cold. So just got to make sure you're getting them fluids in you, and you know, make sure you're eating something, man.
Oh yeah, eat what I can. Try to stay hydrated.
Plenty of water.
Yep.
Drink you some orange juice.
Actually, sounds good.
But all right, well, Joshua, I'm gonna go ahead and close this out tonight, buddy, and I'm gonna steal a page from Joshua's book. We definitely appreciate everybody out there in chat that showed up. John Guerrero was out there for a little while. DeWarkey, Matt Wagner, Wags, Gabe Butler, Dylan, Everett Grover, Dave Brown. I know Mara was out there for a little while. Netsby showed up for a little bit. Scott Kazan. Let's see, am I missing anybody? I think Brendan Kennedy was out there for a few, probably still watching. We definitely appreciate all you guys showing up, all the likes and everything. And if you haven't hit that like button, please do so. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon. That way you get notified every time MaxspeedTV TV goes live. But until tomorrow night, folks, for the CFM Speedway Monkeys Sunday Night League, I will be broadcasting that. Joshua, get to feeling better, and appreciate everybody out there. So everybody stay safe and have a good night.